everybody, it's your old friend Oxtail coming back to you again for another RWBY reaction. Today we are reacting to the world of Remnants. So I am looking forward to each and every one of them. This is the Dust reaction, and we got a couple that we're reacting to. I appreciate the folks that have been listing the world of Remnants for me, so that way I can react to the right one. So I appreciate each and every one of you. You folks are absolutely amazing people. Before we get started, I want to give some love to all my new subscribers. We just hit 80, so amazing. 80 people want to see me do some reactions, so that is absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for letting me be a part of your lives. That means everything to me, that you guys want to see, you know, me react to this kind of stuff. So thank you. I appreciate all your patience. I appreciate all your drive. Appreciate every single comment. That's why I give you a thumbs up. I give you my little icon to the side. Because when I responded to some other people, they gave me that thing, and it always made me feel good. I don't know why, so it's just kind of nice. So I feel like if I give that to you guys, it gives you a little bit of, you know, saying, hey, I got noticed, you know, this guy, you know, who is this guy? When we hit 100, and I know we will, because I'm looking forward to that. I have faith that we will hit 100 100 subscribers. I want to do something special for you guys and gals. So give me some ideas, some thoughts on what I should be doing as far as my 100, you know, sub, you know, thing. So would you like a live stream of maybe one of my episodes? I can look at that. So we can look at a live stream. We can look at maybe finishing off maybe a game, do a whole walkthrough of a short game if you'd like me to do something like that. Finish up Undertale. I didn't get a chance to finish that yet. If you guys want me to do that, guys and gals want me to do that. Any other games that I have, if you have a game that you'd like me to play and you want me to do, what I have to do, I got like Minecraft, I got League, I got Overwatch, I got quite a few games. I'm a gamer, so I love games. So if I don't have it, I'll look to see if I can get it. So what I need, I would appreciate, and appreciate everything I've been getting so far, the OTS lineup. And what I mean by OTS is the soundtrack for Volume 2. So the biggest reason why I didn't react to a couple songs, like I've said before, is that I was told that they may be possible spoilers. And Flint of Nations is a great channel to see the artwork and the lyrics. God, I couldn't think there for a second. On the side there, the thing about his channel is he doesn't really, I don't know how he organizes them, so I'm not sure which ones to do and which ones which ones go with which episode or which volume. So that's the only thing. I could be looking at it wrong. I'm going to look at it again today, because that's going to probably come out tomorrow. And then I think I've already said this, but if I haven't, I'm going to go ahead and do my Volume 3 reaction starting on Thursday. So let me know, guys. I appreciate all the feedback and all the love that you guys give me. It's been absolutely, like I keep on saying, it's absolutely amazing. So let's get this started.
Dust. By definition, it is a naturally occurring energy propellant that can be triggered by the aura of humans and faunas. But in reality, it is much, much more. Found in 4 basic forms, dust can be combined, both artificially and naturally, to form new, stronger types, each with unique properties. Since its discovery, man has concocted a multitude of ways in which to harness the powers of these mysterious crystals. From airships to androids, dust has made its way into practically every facet of technology. Some prefer to use dust in its raw form, elegant yet destructive. Those who choose to wield dust in this state must possess a certain level of discipline to ensure that their resulting powers do not break free from their control. Dust ammunition serves as a more practical application in today's modern society. With the technological advancements in weapon design, warriors need simply choose the right cartridge for the job and pull the trigger. While this has become the standard method of use, it is not uncommon to find individuals still practicing more archaic forms of dust manipulation, such as weaving it into clothing, or even fusing it directly with their own bodies. Despite working, fighting, and even turning a profit with it, humanity has still yet to understand how dust came to be. And more importantly, how their involvement with dust will ultimately change the world of Remnant.
Roll credits. Excellent. That was pretty cool. So dust, I didn't really even understand. I understand a little bit about how dust works, but that is cool to learn that it's kind of almost like an ore or crystal that is being used to, to that harnesses each of these powers, and you just have to activate it with your aura, which is kind of cool that they are able to do that. So definitely speaks to a lot of the powers we've seen. But wow, I didn't know about that. You could actually infuse it into yourself. That's actually pretty wicked. So all right, so we're gonna have to take a brief pause because there's commercials on each of these things, so you might see breaks. I do apologize about that. So all right, going to take a pause. I'll be right back. All right, we're back. We're going to be reacting to Kingdoms now. So let's go ahead and get that started.
The world of Remnant is a dangerous place, particularly for man. In the countless years that humanity has roamed the planet, civilizations have grown and fallen, but 4 have withstood the test of time: Atlas, Mistral, Vacuo, Vale. These 4 kingdoms, with the help of natural barriers and human tenacity, have proven that they have the will to survive. Each kingdom has a governing council to represent the people and their needs. Next comes the military. While most kingdoms only call on its citizens to serve when needed, others find it important to be prepared. There are still those who choose to venture outside the walls of the kingdoms. Roaming nomads and small villages are not uncommon, yet neither is their tendency to disappear overnight. Lastly, the Huntsman Academies. These institutions' sole purpose is to train the next generation of huntsmen. The next generation of defenders that will live and die to protect the lifestyle that they've become so accustomed to. Yes, the world of Remnant is indeed a dangerous place, but the 4 kingdoms stand as beacons of hope, as safe havens from the darkness that surrounds them. They are the key to mankind's survival, as long as they stand united.
Ooh. Interesting. So there's only 4 kingdoms. That was an interesting map. That was very... Let me go back to that real quick. This map right here is very interesting. I like that. See that there's a... looks like a dragon. This looks like a kind of a... almost like a warrior, maybe. Like a... and I'm not sure about it. I mean, I'm just making up the shapes, but yeah, that's kind of interesting. It looks like he's throwing like almost like a fireball at this dragon, so that's what that looks like to me. So it's ink blot kind of stuff. So what do you see in this picture? Oh, I see a dragon. And a guy that's throwing a fireball at the dragon. Let's see. Tell me about your father. Kind of no. Yeah, no. I that is kind of cool. I like that. That's a very interesting landmass kind of shit configuration right there. I mean, that looks like a fish right down here. That looks like a fish. I'm not sure about this right here, what that looks like, but yeah, I see a little ninja guy throwing a fireball at a dragon. That's what I see. So, all right, well, let's go ahead and pause it. We're going to get to the next one. All right, we're back. We're getting to the World of Remnant Grimm. I'm looking forward to this one. I would like to understand the Grimm a little bit more.
The creatures of Grimm. A ravenous, destructive force that covers the majority of Remnant. While often referred to simply as Grimm in the common vernacular, these beings serve as the greatest foe to mankind. For as long as humanity can recall walking the surface of Remnant, so do they remember this wicked force. Many ancient cultures believed the creatures of Grimm to be animals possessed by evil spirits, or perhaps the spirits of tortured animals themselves. However, further study, as well as the discovery of newer, more horrific forms of Grimm, does not support this hypothesis. With new creatures discovered every day, scientists perpetually find themselves with more questions than answers. While very little is known of their origin, some key facts have been observed in the wild. First and foremost, the Grimm exclusively attack humans and their creations. While occasional skirmishes between wildlife and Grimm have occurred, these instances appear to be based on territorial provocations rather than a need for sustenance. In fact, the common belief is that the Grimm are not obligated to feed. They choose to. What is perhaps even more unsettling is the basis of their attraction. The creatures of Grimm are lured towards negative emotion. In the rare instances when villages are capable of defending against a wave of Grimm, their survival is not guaranteed, as widespread panic will only lead to more attacks. Little else is known about the creatures of Grimm. Keeping them in captivity has proven to be an understandably difficult task, as the creatures tend to either die or kill those who imprisoned them in the first place. To further complicate study, the corpse of a Grimm will only remain for a short period of time before completely evaporating. Those who hunt the beasts for sport find this particularly upsetting, but manage to get by with cheap taxidermic recreations and bombastic storytelling. Although the creatures of Grimm appear mindless, more delicate observation has proven contradictory. It has been noted that while younger Grimm tend to be more reckless, older Grimm, who have managed to survive their battles, have the tendency to learn from their experience and will exercise caution in the future. This perverse form of self-preservation allows the creatures to become more effective killers. And in the end, killing is all that matters.
Ooh, that gave me shivers. Wow. So, wow, that is so deep about them. They learn. So even though the younger kind of ones, they are kind of like us, kind of don't think about what they're doing. They just attack, just to attack. But the older ones have kind of like what Professor Oobleck was saying. Those Grimm out there are so ancient. They've learned about what to do, how to act, because they know that we'll just come out there and kill them. But they've learned so well that they're not going to just do something rash. So age speaks to being mature kind of thing. So. And I like that Professor Port at the very end of, or that Professor Port, silhouette. That was very interesting. All right, we're going to do another pause and get to the next one. All right, we're back again. We're going to be doing aura. So I'm looking forward to learning a little bit more about this special superpower. And for some reason, I could only find this one where it's as the Japanese writing.
Huntsmen are widely regarded as the world's greatest warriors. While skilled in a wide variety of weaponry and hand-to-hand combat, these champions are also masters of a much greater power: aura. Aura is a manifestation of the soul, a life force that runs through every living creature on Remnant, whether they are a meager shopkeep or a renowned knight. However, what sets true warriors apart from all others is their ability to amplify and control their aura.
Oh.
Aura is primarily used as a defensive mechanism, passively coating the wielder in a protective force field. It can protect a combatant from what would normally be a fatal blow. It does not, however, make the user invincible. As they receive more and more damage, their aura reserve will deplete. If this happens, all the fighter will be left with is his resolve. Fortunately, when a fight turns gruesome, a warrior can also rely on their aura in a different manner. Semblance is a term used to describe the projection of aura into a more tangible form. For some, this could be the ability to control objects with telekinesis. For others, it could mean superhuman strength. The power associated with a wielder's semblance is completely unique. With enough training and focus, a user's aura can turn them into something much more than just a man.
Osmond at the very end, that was kind of cool. Excellent. That's cool. All right, to the next one. All right, so we got now Volume 3, World of Remnant, the Vital Festival, because I know that's what's coming up next. So I was told to do this one, and then there's I think 2 or 3 more in the volume that kind of correspond with the actual volume itself. So what I might do is when I start to react towards the main volume, I'll go ahead and just I'll probably go ahead and release those in conjunction. If you want, I can go ahead and release those too, but I mean, it just all depends on you guys and gals. I want to make you guys as proud and happy as I can with my reaction, so I'm not trying not to react to stuff. I just want to make sure I'm not spoiling myself. So let's go ahead and get this started for the Vital Festival.
It all began, as most things do, with war. The kingdoms of the world had been locked in a violent struggle for years, but eventually the Great War of Remnant came to an end on the small island of Vital. It was here that humanity's leaders chose peace over bloodshed and constructed the future of modern society, establishing new laws, new academies, and new traditions. The Vital Festival was created to serve as a celebration of peace between the kingdoms. Every 2 years, a kingdom would be chosen to open its doors to the world, allowing citizens from every corner of Remnant to meet and indulge in one another's cultures. The pinnacle of this event was the Vital Festival Tournament. After the newly formed Huntsman Academies proved to be a success, the Vital Festival Tournament was designed to test the strengths of the kingdom's warriors in a safe and friendly competitive environment. A wonderful method in which to ensure that the world's huntsmen would never settle for mediocrity, but would constantly strive to become the absolute best they could be. As the skills of the huntsmen grew, so did the games. And in time, it was decided that the tournament would need a stage equal in greatness to that of its competitors. Amity Coliseum was the culmination of the Four Kingdoms' efforts, a technological marvel and a shining symbol of harmony, capable of making the journey to all the kingdoms of Remnant. It's true that all of this began with war, but it is peace that has served to shepherd humanity on its ascension to greatness.
Nice. Nice.
May we never stray from that path.
Cool. I like that. That's the Vital Festival there, folks. So, wow, we got a lot of great stuff. This was amazing. I learned a lot about, just the world itself. I mean, the world has so much mystique and awe to it. I mean, it's just, ooh, nice. So, all right, well, folks, this is going to be the end of the reaction for today. I actually have something special for you guys and gals today, so be looking out for something a little bit different. So stay tuned, and y'all have a beautiful day. Peace out.